Well, I still gotta wear my eye patch, so that can only mean one thing. Let's talk about pirates and whatever. Did you guys know that at one point in history there was a pirate country? Okay, so backstory. Here are all the things in the Caribbean that used to fall under or were attempted to fall under the British Empire. You know, you got everything between Belize and Guyana with the Lesser Antilles, Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, Bahamas, all that stuff. And at one point in the 1600s, Port Royal, which is now in Jamaica, was the largest and most prosperous trading port in all of the Caribbean. But it was destroyed by an earthquake. And after it was destroyed, that ushered in the golden era of piracy. It was a completely chaotic time. Everyone was fighting everyone. It was like a big cluster of messed up chaos. Europeans were fighting Europeans, pirates, natives, enslaved people. Everything was crazy. It got so crazy that in the early 1800s, one island in the Bahamas became the headquarters and the epicenter of a new pirate confederation, Nassau, in what is now the Bahamas, like I said. This was known as the Flying Gang Republic. It was kind of like a loose confederation of a bunch of pirates. There was like 1,000 of them. They came on the island. There were only like 100 people living there at the time, so they just kind of like usurped the whole island. They took over and they lived by the informal pirate code. It had some of the most famous pirates of all time, Blackbeard, Calico Jack, even the most famous female pirates like Anne Bonny and Mary Read. It took over for about 5 years, but the problem was that, you know, there was a lot of infighting amongst the pirates, amongst each other, because, you know, they were pirates and that's what pirates do. Eventually, the British sent over this guy, Woodes Rogers. He was a former privateer. He came in with a whole fleet of like naval British soldiers, and he kind of made negotiations with whatever pirates were left on the island, and he kind of like gave them clemency, and he brought the Bahamas back under British control. Some pirates left and they kept pirating, and the rest just kind of like acclimated to their new British life. The funny thing is, this whole concept of like a loose pirate confederation taking over areas is not unique just to the Caribbean. Like, it's happened all over the world, like in the Black Sea, the Mediterranean, Madagascar, even China, Japan, and the Southeast Asian Sea, all that stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of pirate history in this world. Maybe I should make a longer video about this topic. What do you think?